I always talk about streaks, and this is what I did this morning. The X means they had a travel day. So they were on a 7-game winning streak, and then they stopped. And they're currently minus 190. Toronto had a 5-game losing streak, and they stopped. They're currently plus 15 cents. So what are we going to do in this situation? The rule of 10 is still in effect, but there's a little bit of a speed bump because 7 straight games in a row, it's very hard to win. Very hard to win 10 games in a row or lose 10 games in a row. And if you listen to my free system that I gave you in the first Tales from the Ticket, I said, with an absence of information, without information, left to your own devices, always play the home teams. So this is a scenario where the rule of 10 and the home team rule comes in a perfect system. We're going to fade the Mets on their 8th consecutive, going for their 8th consecutive win. Instead of laying the 190 on the Mets, which I would never do, we're going to take the Washington Nationals at home plus 60 cents. So you heard the reason why we had it yesterday. It's the same selection today for a different reason. The different reason is when a team's streak gets snapped and the team that snapped the streak is still getting huge dog money with an absence of information. If you didn't head over to the Dime Club at PickDawgz.com, you didn't purchase the week or the month, what do? You just come back with the same team. Washington is getting 65 cents overnight, lured against Holmes on the mound. Now, look at yesterday's video if you go back and look at it. 2 main streaks. You got the Mets winning 7 in a row. You're looking for that to snap. And you got Toronto going for their 6th loss in a row. You're looking for that to snap. So in essence, if you actually did both of those things, you went 2-0. Toronto won, and the Mets lost. Now, why didn't we play Toronto? Because you're not just auto betting every situation of a streak, and you're always looking for dog money. Now, the Washington National game got upgraded as a service play today for various different reasons if you're on my Telegram channel. In addition to that, so were the Miami Marlins plus 1.5 plus 22 cents. Now, I had some clients text me at the time of this recording, the Marlins are winning 8-4 in the bottom of the 8th inning. I'm not going to wait for this game to be over to do the video, but let's just assume they're going to win the game. Why would I not take the plus 300? And the reason why is if given the opportunity to take a large underdog, turn them into a short underdog, and get the extra 1.5, that's always going to be your best bet. Taking a dog and converting them into a dog. So people were asking me earlier today, why didn't I take the White Sox? Well, that would be plus 1.5 minus money. Once you hit the minus money, you're converting the White Sox from a dog to a favorite. That's a no-no. Why wouldn't you have taken Pittsburgh plus 1.5? Same thing. You'd be converting Pittsburgh from a dog plus 225 to a favorite minus money. Now, at the time of this recording, Athletics, White Sox are tied. Pittsburgh is winning 3-0, but it's early in the bottom of the 5th inning. You want your underdog to remain an underdog on the money line while getting the 1.5. You never want to convert an underdog into a favorite getting the 1.5. If you want to get access to all of the various syndicates that I offer, by all means, send me a text message or head over to PickDawgz.com. And again, same complimentary selection as yesterday for a different reason, the Washington Nationals plus 65 cents. And as always, good day and good luck.